Picture this. It's New Year's Eve. You're sitting there with your family, hanging around, just hanging out. It's almost time, and then you guys decide that you're going to share New Year's resolutions. You're making New Year's resolutions, and you feel like you're going to achieve those resolutions. And then fast forward to the end of the ensuing year, and you've done nothing. You set 3 goals and you've done nothing, or you only achieved 1 goal. You set 5 goals and you've done nothing, or you only achieved maybe 2 goals. How many of you have been in that position? I've been in that position many times. By being in that position numerous times, I figured out eventually a way to make sure that I achieve all of my goals, or at least most of my goals, for the year or for whatever period of time that I set the goals for. If you're interested in trying to find out what these goals are, then stick along. What's up, guys? My name is Dr. Safo Asante. I'm the Successful IMG, Successful Because I'm Matched, and I'm here so that you can as well. Before we go on, I want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for liking my channel, for hitting the subscribe button, for hitting the notification bell, commenting, and so on. We have finally hit a new milestone. I never thought that we would get here so quickly. But I knew that we would get here eventually, but I just never knew we would get here so quickly. We have hit 350 subscribers, and it's only been about 6 months or so since I started this YouTube channel. So I want to thank you guys. You guys are the best. Thank you. And I hope that the content that I've been making helps you guys achieve whatever goal it is that you're achieving. And I will continue making content that will help you get into residency, content that will help you do well in medical school, content that will help you do well in school in general. And that's what I'm all about, trying to make you guys successful in whatever endeavor it is that you want to be successful in. So what is a goal? A goal is a target that you set for yourself to achieve within a certain period of time, right? A lot of people set New Year's resolutions. For example, I'm going to go to the gym more. For example, I want to read more books. I want to become more versatile. I want to do this. I want to do that by this amount of time. I used to do that as well for the whole year. But I've switched the way I set my goals. I set my goals for short periods of time. I don't give myself too much time to achieve my goals, because so doing, you end up wasting too much time and not actually doing anything about your goals. If you watch my video on the goals that I set for myself for 2021, the link is down below, and I'm also going to put the link, I think it's here. Actually, no, it's actually here. It's kind of hard to figure out which side it's going to come on, but I'm going to put the link up here. If you're interested in watching my goals, the goals that I set for myself for 2021, I'm going to link it up here, okay? And the way that I use to set up my goals to make sure that I achieve them is very simple, and it's 3 steps. First step is you have to write it down. I always write down my goals, and I make them easily accessible to myself. I write it in my computer on a document, usually titled just my goals. I try to write out the big picture of what I'm trying to achieve, and then under that, I write out the individual steps that need to be undertaken in order to achieve that goal. Step number 2 is you make a timetable on when you're going to review your goals. Very important step. If you just write down your goals and you don't do this, you're very likely not to achieve your goals. You got to sit down, and then you got to write a timetable on when you're going to review goals. For me personally, the first month after I set my goals, I try to review my goals weekly. Now, once you've decided on a timetable, you have to put that into a reminding system. The reminding system that you can use is a calendar on your phone, and you set it up to give you reminders at certain specific times whenever you've scheduled to review your goals. Once you've set up a timetable and you've put it into a reminding system, step number 3 is very straightforward. You just make sure you look at your goals. You review your goals and see where you are. It's very simple, but it's very powerful. Reviewing your goals puts whatever you set for yourself in the forefront of your mind. And if you haven't achieved anything, you will feel bad. You will feel disappointed in yourself. And every single time you read it, it adds extra disappointment until you're forced to actually go ahead and do something about it. So take this for instance. One of the goals I set for myself in 2021 was to read 6 books in 6 months. So technically you can say about a book a month, okay? In January, right after I set my goals, the first week I reviewed my goals and I hadn't read a single book. A little disappointed in myself. Second week, same thing, even more disappointed in myself. Third week, same thing, even more disappointed in myself. And then the fourth week, same thing, and then greatly disappointed in myself. Then it's now February. It's the 3rd day in February, and I've already read 60% of a book. I started reading February 1st, February 2nd, and February 3rd. Because I told myself, if I don't start reading the book now, it's going to get to a point where it's going to be very tedious and almost impossible to complete 6 books in 6 months. With all the things that I have going on with me, my work, my YouTube, business, and other things that I'm trying to achieve at the same time, and study and all the extra stuff. So there you have it. 3 things that will help you achieve whatever goals that you are trying to achieve, whether it be for medical school, whether it be for residency, whether it be for just personal stuff, whether it be for high school, whatever it is. If you follow these 3 things, write it down, set a reminding system to actively remind yourself, and then 3, actually review your goals consistently. At the beginning of the time when you first set your goals, review them more often, and then as time goes on, you can review it a little bit further apart. So for me, with reading 6 books, I reviewed my goals every week for the month of July. And then for the month of February, I'm going to review it every 2 weeks, so basically twice. And then for the months after that, I'm going to review it once a month. Okay? By reviewing it multiple times at the very beginning, you are pushing yourself to, one, remember that you told yourself you're going to do this, and then 2, you're more likely to do it. I hope this video is helpful, and hopefully this video helps you achieve whatever goals it is that you're trying to achieve. As always, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and let's go to 1,000 guys, to the moon. Dr. Safwa, something out.